Hey, hey, everybody, it's Friday. It's Friday. Join me in some celebration. You guys want to see what I'm drinking? Dun dun dun. It's my fancy glass, has a little bit of lipstick on it, but it is actually a Christmas wine glass. It has little bells, jing-a-ling-a-ling, like mistletoes. And then what do I have? Guys, no alky for me, okay? Can't do the alcohol for a while still. I'm in detox. I'm in detox session. I don't know where this southern accent's coming from, but I'm feeling good. I am feeling good, and I am not high. I swear, I'm not high. I have bubbly cucumber water with strawberry lemonade. I like to mix it up. So cheers, guys. Cheers to the Friday. It is important to celebrate. Don't be so serious on yourself. Think of all the good celebrations you can have. Oh, just find it in the little things. So I want to tell you something. Put this down. I feel like I look weird when I drink on camera. I used to hate cleaning the dishes. And so I would do this thing where I would reframe. Do you guys know what reframe means? Type it in the chat if you know what reframe means. Hashtag replay if you're here late. Reframe is basically you change the way that you see the thing that you're doing. So I used to hate doing the dishes. So I decided, you know what? Back in the day, I was like a big, super, and I still am, but it's a little different now, prayer warrior. And I was like, I'll just pray when I'm like doing the dishes. It'll make me feel good. I'll connect, right? So I started doing that. Then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to tell my brain that I love doing the dishes. Even though I don't love doing the dishes, I'm going to love doing the dishes. Gosh darn it. And so I started getting better at doing the dishes. And now I look at it and I'm like, okay, this reminds me of my reframe, and it reminds me that I could reframe things that are not just about dishes. I now reframe things about relationships and getting in the car to drive somewhere far away I may not want to go, or having to wear a mask and I don't want to, you know, all the things that we can reframe. And so then it built up from there. I've now reframed where I have people who come into my area of being, right? So, for example, this is really funny. Okay, so about a year ago, I was saving everything I could to get breast explant surgery. I was on a near-death experience. It was super scary, and I'm gonna go real into that when I'm not in the celebration vibes, but I'm more in the teaching vibes. But when I was in Philadelphia, saving and working multiple jobs at the same time for the surgery, and I would go in Northeast Philly, that's where I was staying, and I would go to the gas station that was like pretty cheap around the corner. And oh my gosh, every time, I swear to you, there was always another female driver that came, like almost took the spot, but like I took the spot to get gas, and she swears that I took her spot. So I would always have, this is so weird, I would always have a woman like roll down her window and she'd start yelling at me like, that was my spot. That was my spot. You took my spot. No, listen, this was not my goal to take her spot. I could have waited for her spot. But I digress, okay? So I would reframe it and I would laugh. I'd be like, oh, wow, this lady she's bringing some extra drama into my life. She's bringing some extra, maybe it was boring, and now I can see that there's more, you know, unique personalities out there than maybe the 5 people that I see at work every day, right? So reframing is an excellent way to change your life. And I would say Sunday is the biggest day where people really need a reframe before they go to work on Monday. So let's talk about that. What do you think about on Sunday that you are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to work, right? I don't want to go to work. Or I don't want to get ready to do all the meal prepping that I need to do to stay healthy so that I can have a good week at work on Sunday. I just want to relax on Sunday. I don't want to do all that, right? Or it could just be like, I have to look at all my emails and make sure they're all clear before I start on Monday. Okay, so reframe. Instead, what we could say is, I am so excited that I have the time to plan my week to be extremely successful with ease, without stress coming Monday. That's one way that we could like reframe it, right? So in the celebration vibes, I gotta tell you, this caught me off guard when I was, it was just 2020. I think it had just turned 2020. And I found out Celine Dion was coming to town in Philadelphia. And I was like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta see her. I love Celine Dion. And how many times have I sang her music? And I really connect to her stuff, right? So call me crazy. I get 2 tickets. Me and my girlfriend Tigga, we go to this concert. And it was like a Tuesday night. And I knew I'd be so tired the next morning getting up early. But when I went to the Celine Dion, it had been so long since I'd been to like a really beautiful concert, like big concert I wanted to go to. When I left that concert, I was like, oh, I felt amazing. It was as if like magical dust had rained on my head and down into my clothes. And I was like, this is amazing. Guys, all it was the Celine Dion concert, and we raised our hands and we sang together as a crowd. And hashtag, I know this is not something we could do right now, but this is an example of how powerful just a couple hours of wonderful feelings is super good for you, because it continued into the next day. Like, I went to bed, slept well, woke up. I was a little tired, but I still felt like, I saw Celine Dion last night. Hallelujah. You know what I mean? Like, it was just this like bubbly, beautiful feeling, you know? It's almost like I had like my first kiss with like a guy I really like, you know? It's like that, like, I love this. But it brought me back to myself, because I was like, I really needed that. And I didn't know I needed that. And I think that's where people get like tripped up. They don't know. And so guys, just push yourself and have a little joy. Bake some cookies, go for a walk, meet somebody new on Facebook. Hey, why not? Why not, guys? Happy Friday. Feel the vibes. Celebrate. It's important for your health, for your life, for your well-being, and reframe. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah!